Hello again, Struckpop. Today I'm bringing you a little bit of news about the upcoming patch next Tuesday, the 30th of June, which will be coming to Torchlight 3's early access. And this big major patch would be bringing back Act 3 Economic Mountains, it would be bringing back the contracts along with it, and it would be doing some major changes, such as, for example, changing the way Lifebound items work, as I've been telling some of you during my streams the last few days. Let's first show you the trailer of the new act and then have a discussion of the things that might come with it.
Heroes and explorers have long sought to conquer these mountains, some seeking to uncover the past, others for riches and glory. Its jagged peaks and steep cliffs aren't its only dangers, however. Echoes of a forgotten age still remain, and scavengers have all but settled into its bones. These mountains were once home to a thriving civilization of builders. Masters of ember, metal and stone, the dwarves constructed engineering marvels. Their lavish halls of bronze and gold still stand tall against the passage of time. And while their life hasn't filled these walls in centuries, their world remains protected. Automatons, once vital helpers in dwarven society, these steam-powered guardians now wander these ruins aimlessly, attacking any unfortunate intruders without discretion. Up in Econoc's highest peaks live the Vultura, an avian race of scavengers that survive solely off the remains and scraps of others, integrating it not only into their architecture and weaponry, but their ember-mutated bodies as well, attacking anything or anyone that may attempt to lay claim to their stolen spoils. The Vultura, like everyone else, are but visitors here, however, as no one truly owns these mountains.
And now, after we've seen the trailer, let's have a little bit of discussion of what might come with this act. The things that are sure to come would be the Vultura and the automatons, which would be the natural inhabitants of this zone. The zone, like the other two frontiers, like the other two acts, would have its own potion, which would be curing shocked effect. The creatures would be doing shock electrical damage. So the potion would work similar to how the regular potion works, but it would also clear shock. It's not going to be like a heal over time thing like the second frontier's potion. As we've heard in the trailer and as we've seen in some promotional art for that frontier, for that act, we know that the dwarves, an ancient civilization, built the act, built the Economic Mountains forts and everything around there, including the automatons who inhabit them. And you can see that there's different types of automatons from the art that I'm showing you. It's art, but also in the trailer you saw all of them in action. And as the trailer also showed you, and we've seen from various types of promotional art like Steam achievements and on the trailer, there's those creatures, flying mechanical creatures who have been corrupted by Ember, called the Vultura, who have various types of shock attacks, and it's gonna be fun to fight against them. I believe me, from the beta when I played that act, I really liked it. There were some things that needed a little bit more balancing, some overpowered turrets that you cannot destroy, but overall the act felt great. Now let's tell you a little bit of information about what the contract system was in the alpha and beta versions of Torchlight 3. What that system allowed us to do is to get something like different types of contracts that we can do. For example, you select that type of contract that rewards you specific materials like crafting materials, 4D cores, etc. Or you select another type of contract that gives you more ember cores, more scrolls of unbinding, more spectacles and so on. So you select the contract you want to be leveling and you had a certain amount of levels. At first the system had a lot of levels, but then they changed it to 60 and then they changed it to 30. And now once you complete those 30 levels, you get another 10 levels that are repeatable. So the first 30 levels have their own unique rewards, but then you get 10 repeatable levels that you can keep doing over and over and over. You start from level 1, go to level 10, then back to level 1, and then again all the way to level 10, and you get those rewards for those things, which allow you to keep farming certain resources, certain upgrade materials that one might need. Overall, it's a pretty great system. The way it works is you get the contract started, then you start killing elites and champions and bosses and legendary enemies, basically all the champion enemies and all the end of act bosses. After you kill a certain enemy of that type, you get fame, and that fame is what is used to level up the contract. It used to be 160 fame points to give you a contract level, when you used to get 40, 60, 70, etc. Fame per killing a champion pack or a legendary monster or a unique monster or a named monster or a boss. So hopefully it's not gonna be that slow to level up those contracts. It used to be pretty fast to level them up before, so I'm hoping that they didn't change much in this regard. Now let's talk quickly about the other changes that have been announced, such as the Lifebound items getting that mentioned changed. Lifebound is getting a big update in this upcoming patch. This is going to become an opt-in system as opposed to an opt-out. What this means is you would be finding items that are not Lifebound, like you do now, but you're not going to be able to find Lifebound items. If you want your items to be 20% stronger, and to be Lifebound, you have to use a scroll. So it's not going to be scroll of unbinding, it's going to be scroll of binding. And that thing would let you get the item become 20% stronger, but you would have the chance of breaking it. I'm not that big of a fan of this change, because this means in the current system right now we can get an item that's 20% stronger, use a scroll of unbinding and make it retain the 20% stronger, but without chance of it breaking and losing it when we die. With the new system this is not gonna be possible. If you want the stronger item, well, you better be prepared to lose it, cause there's no other way. This is just me guessing, but most likely that's how it's gonna be. If you wanna get notified for more content about this game or others like it, or various different types of RPGs, ARPGs, tactical RPGs, all sorts of RPGs, or other types of looters, you could subscribe to my channel, get that bell button clicked to not miss those notifications. Thanks again for watching the video, folks. Keep it cool, and until next time, goodbye.